Hello friends, it's Mums and I'm back with a collab video. Bestie Elli from Elliphant Parade challenged me and Bestie Shamily to a This in Your Style collab. So what we're going to do is go to a random DA. We are with Luna here. We're just going to tell her to go to a random one, surprise me, and show up at a surprise DA. I've actually never gone to a surprise DA before. So this was pretty fun. I didn't know what I was going to get, but we ended up getting this really cute island. This is the island of Rose, and I'm going to show you guys the map and the DA in just a little bit. But if this island belongs to you, please comment below. I would love to know who you are. This island is so cute. There are flowers all over the place. Very interesting terraforming. So when I arrived here, I just wanted to find the entrance and take a look at the map so I could see if there were any major builds. And there was a lot of terraforming, a lot of pathing around the island. So I kind of just went around to like the major pathing areas and major builds that I saw, which were all so good. I had such a hard time deciding on which build, but I came to this area here, which looks kind of like a little pond that has been placed by custom codes, and it is filled with wheat fields, which I am in love with. It just looks like an overgrown pond and fishing spot. So I thought this was super cute, and the log stakes items in the back and the fencing and the flowers, I just really like this area. So I wanted to try and do this in my style. So let's head back home, and oh my god. It has been a hot minute since I've been on this island, but I have this area over here that I've been wanting to redo. I actually started terraforming a little bit to cover it up, so this was perfect. Since most of this is water anyways, it'll be perfect to make this little pond. The original had a custom code for the water, but I usually do things very natural, so I'm going to use real water and try to fit the wheat fields kind of suspended in the middle of the lake. So I'm going to have to put some single squares out. So I'm just going to start by covering up more of the water and trying to get this into like a more circular shape, because right now it's just it used to be a giant lake. I liked it for a little bit. I had like this dock slash man-made boat thing on the side of it next to Nook's Cranny over there. But I'm very excited to redo it. So I'm just trying to fill in an area where the wheat fields will go and the little fishing spot will be, but it's kind of a hard balance when you want like a ton of water, but you also want a ton of wheat fields. So you can't fill the whole thing in with land again. That wouldn't look right to me. So I'm trying to balance it. I'm definitely going to have to put a ton of wheat fields around the outside of the lake too, just to kind of blend it in. But I think we're going to start putting some trees to kind of block out Nook's Cranny and give like a very overgrown background, which, you know me, I always overload the whole area with millions of trees. We won't talk about it. So here I am just filling in a bunch of trees, and I don't know if you guys do this, but whenever I'm doing a build, I pretty much steal from the whole rest of the island and end up taking away from other builds, so the island always looks half done. So all of these trees literally just came from all over my island. Now my island is bare, and I'm gonna have to get some more trees. And I had to just stop and admire little baby Fauna here enjoying the building. She is so cute. So now that I have all the trees placed, I just want to go back and fill in the background a little bit more. Obviously tons of wheat fields everywhere, but I do want to leave some space for those log stake items that we saw. I really want to recreate that and just kind of fill like a little border back here. Almost like a fence, but with the log stakes, and then add more wheat fields all around that. I think I had like 2 inventories full of wheat fields for this build, and it still really wasn't even enough. I had to go steal again from other builds on my island for the number of wheat fields, so there is a lot. The other thing I really wanted to take from that build were the yellow flowers. I did change them from yellow lilies to yellow tulips. I really like the tulips a lot more, and I used the same barbed wire fencing because we all love this fencing. It is gorgeous. So I'm kind of trying to put some fencing around the front of the build like the other person had it. The other convenient thing was that they had their island in winter and I had my island in winter, so I wanted to stick with that. I'm just adding some snow pathing in the front just to mix it up a little bit but still keep it natural. I will have all the codes that I used listed in the description below. I believe this is the only code that I use, but if I missed one, please let me know and I will try to reply to your comment. But I think I'm just going to let you guys watch for a minute and I'll be back after I'm done filling in the path and all the flowers in the fencing in the front. I'm gonna leave the reference photo that I used in the corner so I can show you guys what I'm looking at when I'm trying to recreate the build. So finally, we are finishing up this side of the build. I think it's really coming together at this point. I can really see the resemblance between the photo and our build. The one item that I didn't use in this build was the bamboo lanterns. I didn't know how to fit in lighting in this situation because their island is set at a later time in the day, so it is darker, it's easier to see the lights. Plus, I didn't really have much room with using real water. I kind of struggled even putting land in the middle of the lake for just wheat fields, so I decided to leave that out. Plus, I think the main thing I took away from the build was the water and the overgrown wheat fields and the log stakes, so I kind of just left it at that. And one thing I did add in the background was this windmill. How could I leave a wheat field without a windmill? I can't. So I put that in there, snuck it in. Nobody will know, it's just in the background, super cute. And then now we finally get to decorate the little fishing spot in the middle. So I'm gonna hop over here and start laying down some pathing to match the front of the build. And for their fishing spot, it was just a little stool with a cute fishing pole. I'm gonna keep the same fishing rod, of course, but I'm gonna add this bucket here, just some little items that I think go really well with a fishing area. Instead of the little stool that they had, I'm going to be using a lawn chair because I love this chair. I just kind of think it looks like a camping chair or a chair that somebody would just bring with them on a cute little fishing trip. And then we're going to fill the background up with more wheat fields, an overgrown look again, and some more log stakes and a garden rock. How cute is this little fishing area, you guys? I love it. I didn't realize I would be stuck here, so here I am trying to take a picture. And I'm just gonna add some finishing touches, go around and fill in the little empty spaces that I see. Just put a couple items, make a little minor adjustments with the color of the wheat fields, and fill in a little bit more fencing, some shrubs. And I think that's it. I hope you guys think that this looks like the reference photo. Again, if you are the owner of that island, Rose, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. Thank you so much, Elli, for challenging me and Bestie Shamley to this collab. Elli is so good at thinking of super unique builds and collab ideas. Please check out my besties in the description below. I will leave all their socials and everything like that. Go sub. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. Please don't forget to like the video and sub to my channel, and I will see you guys around in either another video or a stream. Bye, friends!